working on a video with a Mercedes-Benz truck. I've at least got it on the road. I've it on my name, everything. I'm busy doing some research on actual truck. It's they call it like a limited because these vehicles were built in a 4x4 for the army and the fire department. This is a crane truck. It's been changed for a crane. Says 1213 on the bonnet here, but on the tag in the cab it says model 1213B with all the kilos, and then next to it it's got another tag which says 1113B. It's a CDA 29877. Anyways, these are just the white tags, so I just don't know which one it is. One says 1213B and the other one says 1113 LA 1113B, which is a 4x4. And I've actually put in the roof lining the other day. Made the roof lining right, fixed up the roof lining, recovered it. I've got to do rust work on it, but I'm busy with doing work for the new lights and stuff at the back I want to fit on. But now I've got to change it to the back here for the trailer hitch. I've got this normal hitch on here lower down for trailers and stuff, but not for the truck. Actual fifth wheel dolly truck trailer. The trailer winch on this truck is basically sitting over there, and I cannot hook anything onto that section. I've got to put the section back for the trailer to hook onto, but it is being changed, made longer at the back, and it's been covered up over here. So over here is two pieces of channel line which has to come out. Then I've got to do my measurements from there to there, and then move that measurement from there to there, and from there to where the chassis was made longer. Over there, there's the joint of the chassis. So they extended the piece at the back here. Then I've got to move this section here to over here. I've got to loosen it up. It's got bolts in. I can just bolt it off. Everything can loosen those rivets and move it forward, but I've got to move this out the way and then remount for the crane section through it like they've done over there. Also, this is the truck's chassis, and that is the top chassis of the trailer. And on the outside of it, it has been reinforced for the crane at the top. So I can move it back. I just got to cut out, open up this section over here, so I can bring that to here. They have reinforced it here. You can see there's a hole reinforcement plate running through around the suspension through to over there. So actual chassis, if you can have a look over here, I don't know if you can see it so well. There I can see it there, that the plate is welded onto the top chassis, and then it's not welded onto the bottom chassis here because it comes over as a reinforcement. This is all reinforcement for the crane. So I'm going to bring that, take that loose, move it forward to here, and then change all this here at the back so I can get the trailer hitch for the truck's trailers back to where it's supposed to be, so I can hook on trailers at the back of the truck. If I want to pull a 12 meter trailer for 12 meter containers, like that, or 6 meter containers on a trailer behind me, then I can hook it up to the actual winch hook, the trailer hook. Then I can do some mods at the back, clean everything up, paint it nicely. I'm going to be tightening up all this pipe work and neatening it up on a crane. I've got prices on new pipes, to put all new pipes on it and to do a service on it. The crane is working on the current moment, but I want it to look much neater when I'm finished with it. You can see on this side down, there's quite a bit of rust on it. I've got my tires all right except in my spare. I've got 5 off-road tires for this truck, which came with the truck, for riding off-road and beach and areas where I don't want to go use these tires. The only thing is why I haven't got those tires on here, they are heavy and it's difficult to handle them by myself. I've done the 4x4 change because it works by air on the middle over here. It wasn't changing from 4x4 to normal drive, so I've repaired all that for the roadworthy systems, put new dump valves in, and the truck in quite easy through roadworthy. Just a small little leak in front on the engine which I have to fix up. The front diff and stuff is still all looking very nice. Got no problem there. The PTO pump, hydraulic pump for the crane sitting over here, and I want to change all this pipe work, neaten it all up. Also, I've redone the wires to the back and the front because the wires were all stolen out again for the second time. So I've done all that over. Then I've got to paint it all up nicely. I'm not too sure, I just want to do some research on this motor, because this motor is slightly underpowered for me. It hasn't got a turbo on. I don't know if there's a turbo or non-turbo motor, but it is underpowered. I get 65 on a normal riding with on the road, and that's the top that you get, 65. And yeah, They reckon she should get about 75, but she battles a bit to get to 75. She gets to 65. Uphill she is like 40-45 kilometers per hour. So I have to look at doing this engine and powering it up more. It was rebuilt because there's rebuilt tags on it. Like I said, I don't know if they had a turbo on it. I wouldn't know. But that I'll have to do some research on it. I can put a turbo on it to up the power on it, but I don't know how much power I'll get with a turbo. Springs, everything else is very nice. The cab's got rust on, but it's repairable. Rust like over here, around here, over here, there. A bit on the bonnet and the grill. I've got the badge, the Mercedes badge, and these trimmings in front. This fender has got Bondo on, body filler on. I have to repair this all up here. And then on this side it's not too bad, a little bit on this cap here and over here. A couple of small marks on there, and then obviously the roof. Looks like they've dropped something on the roof and it dented it in on the back side of the roof, but I'm going to use a dent puller and I'm going to pull all that out and repair all that. The other models of the Mercs, instead of the headlights sitting low down here, they sit about over there. So like I've done a little bit of research, but I want to research more, and they said these were built for army purposes and fire department purposes. I don't know, they say this is 84 model. I want to do more research and see what model this is actually. Then I can take it from there. The load body, I've got rust over here. I have to repair all this, paint it all up nicely. The tank for the hydraulics, I haven't got much oil in it on the moment because she's leaking on the one pipe at the back. So I've taken a lot of the oil out because it was white milky, and I only added about 5 liters into it so far because I want to get it flushed out. I don't want white milky water in the oil that makes the oil go white, because that can mess up your seals and cylinders and stuff. But otherwise, that's a little walk around on the Mercedes-Benz truck, and that is it for today. Thank you.